haven't said that in forever.
Forever.
And welcome to Midnight Convo's podcast with your girl, Tiffany Nicole, a.k.a. your whehter. I'm with the Sarge, my brother, Ajax.
Saga fet, no lie.
Ajax is in the building.
Yeah, man, it's been a minute, but
It's
you know.
been 2 weeks, maybe a little longer.
Yeah. But you know, it was all good, right? Because you guys went on vacation, went to go see Africa.
Went to go see the motherland.
So it's all good.
Listen, I must say, if you can, go travel, but definitely try to get to the motherland. I mean, it's an experience. We've been there twice, been to Egypt, now Morocco, and I will say that, you know, that was one of the best things I've ever done is touch the land of the mother. Babe, hubby.
What's going on?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Listen, it's a lot of things I want to talk about tonight.
Let's talk.
But before we get into that, how's y'all week going so far? How's everything?
The week today, Monday?
Monday, yeah.
You know, it's raining all day. It's a little nippy, but yeah, you know.
It's been nasty. It just brings your whole energy.
All weekend and shit like that. We, you know, it's whatever, but we're good.
Mother's Day with the wife was good?
It was great.
Nice. Happy Mother's Day.
Hey,
A day late, belated Mother's Day to all the mothers, the real mothers that's doing their thing, single or if you're with a husband, you know, just always taking care of the family, making sure your kids is good. I salute you.
Love you, baby.
How was your day?
It was long, but I'm here and I'm happy to be here.
All right, let's get into our Bae of the Weeks. Hubby, who is your Bae of the Week?
I don't know her name.
You sound like Chuck. He
go.
just didn't say bitch.
I don't know her name. Her name is Zoe Saldana.
Oh, Zoe Saldana.
Okay.
Yeah, Zoe Saldana. I just seen that Avengers movie when we came back from vacation, and she plays one of the characters
From the Guardians, Gallons.
So wait. Do you like the character she played, the green chick, or do you like her
Zamora?
Gamora.
Do you like Gamora, or do you like the actress herself?
I like the actress herself,
Okay.
but you know, it kind of hit home because this might be the last Avengers movie, and she has such a large part, like tying all in at the end.
Nice.
So
I thought she was just feeling a little kinky, you know, like some green
Wanted
pussy
some
or
green.
something.
Listen, she must be a bad chick because her husband took on her last name.
Ooh. I don't know how to do that. I don't care how bad
What
you
was
are.
what I'm saying? What was her husband's original? It might be something really bad.
No, I don't know what.
I don't care. I don't care what you ask.
That's
Everybody
not
doesn't have a
normal.
cool last name like you, bro. So you know what I mean?
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm just, I don't care. I'm not.
They make cleaning products after this guy.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Hey, I get it for some guys, but I'm not doing it.
Me neither. If I was a guy, I wouldn't do it either.
I mean, what if your first name was Richard and your last name was Head? Like, you probably, once you got married, I'm definitely like...
So guess what? I'm rocking the name Head. That's all it is.
That's your name.
That's my name.
My name's Dickhead. You know
Yo,
what I mean?
I didn't even know that. He took her last name.
Yeah, he did.
Unless unless he's kind of ashamed of his family and history and shit like that. He just wants to wipe that out and just. But
you could wipe it out, but ahead of time, right? Really?
You could have been changed it. You didn't have to wait to get married. You could legally change your last name.
Damn.
But that's a whole
one.
another topic. But he did.
Live and let live.
Yes.
She got some good pudding.
That's what I said. She might.
I mean, you know, she is Dominican, right?
Is she?
Yeah.
We can get into her a little later.
And a little Haitian,
She got little things going on.
Anyway.
I like her. Who's your Bae of the Week, Sarge?
I'm gonna give it to Miss Sunday.
Miss Sunday.
AKA, it's actually Natalie Emanuel, AKA Miss Sunday. That's the girl from Game of Thrones that got her head chopped off last week.
Ooh.
I was going to give it to her last week.
She's pretty as hell.
Yeah.
She's pretty as hell.
And, you know, the fact that they chopped her head off, she went out, you know, a soldier.
Why she go out like that?
Does she act anything else that would...
Oh, yeah, she was in the Fast and Furious.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She's a hacker chick.
Okay, yeah, that's her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
I thought you was going to pick the big white lady from Game of Thrones.
Lady Brienne? I'll give it to her next week.
I don't even know I know that.
Yo, so who's your Bae of the Week, young lady?
All right.
You haven't watched Game of Thrones. How you know about that big bitch?
Because I used to watch it with him, like, in and out.
Okay, alright, cool.
There's this guy. His name is Broderick Hunter. Little chocolate drop. Young dude. He was actually on Insecure a couple of seasons ago.
Broderick?
Yeah, and he just had a like a passing role. What they call that when you just come in, do a little guest spot or whatever. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But he is so fucking fine. His skin looks like it was kissed by the sun. Beautiful white teeth. He's a model / actor. So ladies, I promise you will not be, dissatisfied with this little chocolate drop. And fellas, my guys that like guys, I got you. I'm going to put this beautiful, beautiful picture of him. Ooh, wee! Alright. This is Convo 85. Convo 85. If you missed any of our previous convos, make sure you go check us out on Spotify, Podomatic, Stitcher, iTunes. Tune in and check out our videos on YouTube. And what we need?
5 stars, baby. That's it.
5 estrellas.
Yes, we need it. Leave those reviews. Alright, let's get into our first topic.
First topic.
Let's go. Alright, so I love music. I can do with a lot of things. A lot of things I can do without, but music is not one of them.
You need that music.
I need my music. I can't get with today's music too much. Not the hip hop, but the classic stuff I absolutely love. So I was listening to some music. I was actually I listened to this actual album while we was on vacation. And I really didn't pay attention to it, song for song, word for word. I was just listening to it just in the background noise kind of type thing. But I saw a post on Facebook and it was like, she really butchered this classic.
Ooh.
She butchered the classic. So I went back and listened to it. And I don't know if you guys have heard of the remake. I'm going to tell you in a second what the song is. But my question first is, should artists touch classic songs? So if this is a classic, let's just say a Luther song that he killed from the heavens to, and someone else remakes it, should they be able to touch this? And I say this because Beyonce, the Queen Bee, she made Frankie Beverly and May's song Before I Let Go.
Right. Yeah.
She remade it.
Same beat or she freaked it?
She freaked it a little bit. Like at the end, it's like not even the same song. But she pretty much from the beginning to the end of the song of his conception of the song, it was the same. But then towards her end, she jazzed it up. The beat is a little different.
So what's your impression of it? Did she do a good job with her rendition?
We'll take
wow,
no. Listen, I'm gonna say this. The artist that usually takes on the task of doing that just can't do it just like that. They have to get written off. Like they have to get permission to be like, look, I'm taking such and such song. Can I use your song and get permission? Now the artists, of course, having their song redone, of course, it's like this thing that's reliving this moment for them. So of course they want the song to be redone. Now if the artist butchers it, right? Is it really butchered, or is it that the original song sounded a whole lot better than the rendition? Because it could happen, but at the same time, people have to be a little bit more open to just take what the new one sounds like and just take it for what it is.
Yeah, I don't think she butchered it. I don't know if you guys heard it. I don't think she butchered it, but I just think some songs just can't be touched.
So what song is it?
It's Before I Let Go.
Okay, so you're talking about Beyonce.
Beyonce, she remade that song. And she has an affinity to that song. If you've seen her videos and things and functions, she always plays the song. And she talks about how she loves the song, it's such a classic, which it is. Everybody loves the song. But she had touched it. And when you do touch the classic, should you change it as drastic as she did towards the end?
Well, how about this? Didn't Beyonce do what's the name? Oh my God, At Last.
Yeah,
right?
by Etta James.
By Etta James.
But she kept it exactly the way it originally was.
But Etta James was sitting in the front row when she was performing, and she didn't look like she was quite feeling it, period. But then come to find out, she was just saying, yo, she did her thing. I was just a little bit more upset that, like, maybe I didn't kill it that way or some shit. I don't know, but is she going to go around butchering songs, or are we just not fully accepting of the renditions?
Good question.
It's the voice.
What's your thoughts?
the voice, the range, I think most people want to hear the rendition with a similar tone that they're used to. Like it's always the tone's been established already. Yeah. But Beyonce, no, she can't sing. You know what I mean? But her tones are different, and you don't gravitate to it. She probably did do a good job. She just didn't.
Well, you know what? She did a good job for our generation.
For our generation.
That back then generation, they want their shit simple, clear, and cut. And
yes. I think it would have been better. Like, I don't dislike it, but she added to it. You can't change a classic. Like, when you add to it. Because it has a lot of booty bounce at the end, and she adds on a whole different verse. You can't do that to freaking Beverly and Maze.
She made it hers. Like this is mine. I'm gonna give you a tribute that I'm doing something. This is my way I would have did it.
Which is also true.
Yeah, you gotta add your own stank to it, but do you change it so much that it's not the classic? It's not the song. And it's the thing, because there have been classics that's been redone and people killed it. Right. Point and take, Whitney Houston. I Will Always Love You was a Dolly Parton song.
Yes.
People don't even think of that when it comes to that song. They just think about the Whitney Houston version. So there has been classic. Another classic that I love, the Jackson 5, All I Do Is Think of You. Troop remade it. All I do is think of you. And I think their version is better than the Jackson 5 version. Now, this was Jackson 5 when he was like young.
Well, young, of course.
So it's a different feeling.
This one probably had more
adult, you know. Yeah. Exactly. So my question, we want to know, should artists touch classics? If it's a classic song that came from the 70s, 80s, or whatever, should these new artists touch it?
I say let them touch it if they feel like they can handle the responsibility, but at the same time, don't let it clear until there's a pure consensus of you killed it.
What about like what Chris Brown is doing right now? He made that song his.
Yeah, but you know what?
But he didn't take the song. He just took a part.
That song was still new age though. Yeah. So therefore, he didn't have to do much for it to still be a sound for today.
For what? New age. I mean, these young kids like.
Can you tell me the name of that girl that sung that song?
Shanice.
See, you still remember that?
Yes,
right.
Us.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So
Chris Brown's fan base isn't really us.
So listen, when I heard that, I'm like, oh shit. I'm even telling my kids like, look, there's a girl named Shanice that did the song, right? This is what it sounds like. So it's kind of like, okay, it's not that much of a variation. He still kept that part, and.
But is it a little different because he didn't completely redo the whole song?
No, he just took a part of it.
And he's using the lyrics. Like, it's not only... He's using the beat and he's using some of the key lyrics to make the song what it was.
Which is usually what a remake is. But, you know, I think he did a good job with it.
I think he did a good job, too. But is it like... Is he playing tribute or is it like...
I think it's tribute.
You're definitely playing tribute. The moment you keep it the way in that raw form, you're not sampling just a little piece of it. You're keeping that whole thing, which is very familiar to people. Yeah. Right?
Is it the same name as the original?
No, it's called...
No. Undecided.
And hers is Smile.
Okay.
So, let us know your thoughts. Should artists touch classic songs? People are coming for Queen Bee. Beyonce for doing Frankie, Beverly, and Maze's Before I Let Go. Every black... I think we have our family get-together in the summertime in Delaware. And I don't care where you are. You could be taking a shit. You could be in the house eating chicken. In the backyard eating watermelon. When that song comes on, everybody gets up and they dance. They're doing their thing. That's just...
Except for the guy taking a shit.
He gonna wipe. He gonna wipe real quickly when you get outside. It's just the joint. Most black households, or you know, when that song comes on, they know what time it is. Can we move on to the next topic?
Next topic.
All right. I need to know your opinion in regards to this because we both have school age kids.
Right.
So there was this article that came out that I think in the state of PA, which is our neighboring state, they are now for all kids that have outstanding lunch bills. Right? So if you have your parents are in the rear because they can't afford their lunch bill for you to eat 5 days out of the week, they are now giving the kids P&J to eat. Right? So you can't get a hot lunch, you can only get P&J. So the parents are upset and outraged by this. And these are my thoughts, and I'm gonna get your thoughts on it. Should the parents be upset that they're feeding them P&J, or should they be happy that they're feeding them a meal? Because they can say, well, you can't just not feed them, but be like, fuck this. You gotta pay a bill. Your parents ain't pay it.
Right.
Be lucky that you got something to eat. Take this P&J and this milk and be happy.
Now, see, that's the conundrum about it, right? So, of course, the parents want their kids to eat, but it's kind of like they're probably thinking of shaming, kind of like, okay, so all these kids are eating the hot meals, but my kid's sitting right there eating P&J.
That's the poor table.
So now, so basically, you're letting people know my business by letting my kid eating P&J. It's definitely a conundrum if you think about it that way. But on the other hand, God forbid, I'll just be happy that my kid's eating. Of course, I would prefer for them to be eating a hot meal.
Let me just chime in.
And plus, a lot of kids that are part of the school lunch system, they don't even like the school lunch, so you might as well let the kids eat that. I'd rather you tell the kid, look, wait, go in the back of the line. Once everybody's done getting their lunch, if all the quotas
meet,
right,
then I'll give you a hot meal.
I'll give you the hot meal.
Okay, but the idea behind school lunch is, and how they decided school lunch is, the majority of the time they're giving your children something healthy, balance,
right?
And that's why Friday was the pizza day, because it was you could have something that's tasty but maybe not that nutritious. Mm-hmm. But you're saying because I'm late on the bill,
not late. You got
outstanding.
Outstanding. That's not late.
But outstanding. But it's fuck the kid. And that's the part I can't get.
I agree with you.
Like there has to be, like, you want to put it on my credit report, but at the end of the day, like, you can't say fuck the kid. Like,
but they feeding the kid.
No, that's
the kid is not going home.
They're giving him P&J.
You giving me PB&J 5 days a week? Is that healthy for me? Because my parents are in the years?
I mean, you're having the bread, you're having the protein from the nuts,
yeah,
with the peanuts.
Sugar. Give me the country.
You having fruit in the jelly or the jam.
You give me sugar sandwiches all
week. And then you get the milk. So you almost hit like the all 5 things that
all 5 characters.
Yeah. And by Friday, you want to know why they say go to the principal's office, man. I'm been on a sugar high all week long.
Okay, so where is the line? Because you don't pay your bill. It's outstanding. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. But we're still supposed to feed this child. Where does 100%. It, because, and this is the thing, to play devil's advocate, I feel that some kids, everybody has a different story. And I was one of those kids, we didn't have a lot to eat. So you look forward to a fucking school meal.
You look forward to something, right?
Hell yeah. Oh shit, I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat good. So let's just say, if this is the only real good meal that the kid is eating, a P&J is not going to cut it.
Yeah.
If you go home and struggling, look in the cabinets, all you got is kidney beans.
Even the kid's going to be like, damn it. He's going to be like, damn it, P&J again? Like a fuck, man.
What the fuck? So I understand that, but it's like, at some point in time, we got to be accountable for our bills.
Right. Now the nutrition. Now you made that point. That nutrition is really important. I'm getting one nutrition.
It's very important.
Yeah.
Damn, it's a tough one.
It is a tough one. And Haskin Live says that they shouldn't be meal. That they shouldn't be upset. It's a meal. I feel you. It's a meal.
But at the same time, what if that kid has a peanut butter allergy? Right. I mean, a peanut.
Give you a soy one.
You ain't got no. They're not gonna make. Listen, if you're already slapping with peanut butter and jelly, you're not gonna make sure there's a soy sandwich for me to eat.
You're just getting jelly. Just jelly.
Yeah, we'll take it. You just get the jelly.
Yo, scrape the peanut butter off the bread because he ain't paid in 3 months. He ain't even getting new bread with his peanut butter allergy.
Another added component to that is that they said that if the kid is in line and they're getting their meal and they get okay, what you want, a hot or cold lunch, baby?
Right.
Right? So they say, I want a hot lunch, ma'am. And they give them the hot lunch, right? And then they put their code in and it says denied. They yanked the goddamn mail from the kid.
Yo,
no, that's not
you just teaching them about overdraft early in life.
That is your wrong.
That is horrible. So let us know your thoughts. I want to know, should parents pay the bills or should the school just continue to give them P&J?
If parents do have a bill to pay, you should pay it. But at the same time, the school's always gonna have extra food that they're throwing out. So don't be so quick to just slap a kid with P&J and not give them a hot meal. When are you gonna toss it out anyway?
And but this is another, to be serious, on a more serious note. My thing is, what if the kids are on public assistance and they don't have the funds to pay for this bill? Right. Shouldn't it be on a sliding scale so that a mother that really is just making ends meet, and that's just another bill? You know what I'm saying? And I can't really afford to pay this, and I gotta pay PSA&G. I gotta make sure that their clothes is clean, make sure they have some food at night. But should it be on a sliding scale so that it's affordable?
That's the person that really should be on the meal plan at the school. Like, some people are actually ashamed to say what their situations are.
Absolutely.
And not tell it to the school so that they could adjust, you know, whatever it is that's going on with you and the kids' meal and stuff like that. But you got to put away the shame and understand that if all you got to do is just tell the school, like, look, my situation is a tight one. You know, please, you know, let my kids
Please, can I eat? Can my kids eat? Can I get a hot meal at least once a week? It's tough. It's tough. I mean, these kids nowadays, they don't know how good they have it. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, just a side note, because I was talking to my husband about this today. I go online and check to see what my kids are spending on lunch or whatever. Right?
And first of all, they take their 90% of the time they take their lunch to school.
90% of the time. But maybe once or twice out of the week, we let them, probably once a week, we let them
eat at school.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, and let's just say I don't make it's raining, I don't want to go food shopping, maybe they're going to buy lunch. So I check to see what they buy. And
chips.
My daughter is usually good. She just buys her lunch. She might get a water. Every once in a while, she'll buy a cookie. My son, 3 days in a row, this little dude buying ice cream.
Yeah, but hold on.
That's
he has his packed lunch. No, he has his packed lunch. But he said, you know what? Today's an ice cream day for me.
3 days in a row. And I'm like, dude, this is, I see $1 ice cream, $1 ice cream.
Because we have a balance. So we add to the balance. So he knows his money there. Like, yo.
They do the same thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if he feels like having ice cream besides having his lunch, when he comes home and starts telling you, my stomach making sense. Tell him, get out of here. I saw what you did today.
Beat it. I didn't have that luxury when I was their age. Listen, so
isn't that why we're all working hard so that
exactly. That is true too. That is the yin and the yang. But let us know your thoughts. Should parents that don't pay the bill, should the kids have to feel the backlash? Should they be eating P&J instead of the school providing them with a hot meal? I think there should be like a separate lunch, right? For those kids that can't pay and they do something for them, have them, you know, something else. Maybe not P&J, but maybe a sub or something. I don't know.
It's something like, I think, honestly, like, you know how we get canned foods or packaged goods for during the holidays? I think they should have a drive in the beginning of the school year, because by a couple months in, somebody's going to be in the rear, so we got the backup plan. We got some stuff that's more nutritional in the back.
I think what's more important is just not to have the kid feel like he's outcasted because of his financial situations.
I agree.
You know,
you want to feel included.
Right. So fix that situation. Take it with the parents later on. Take them to court for the $2.50 that they owe you. You know, but leave the kid alone, yo.
Let them eat. Can we all just eat? Listen, let's get into our song of the week.
Alright, our song of the week is Easy Manifest by B-Easy with 3 Y's. EAZYY. Connect with them on IG, Twitter, on Easy Taught You. Easy Taught You.
Ease. Get to him live. You never thought to see a nigga win. So why would you dab me like a nigga friend? How could you be so damn ignorant? Oh, why you tryna play innocent? I could never blind for no 10%. I'm clever with this. live. Not never again, look in these eyes. Found the same pattern, whom I idolize. Plastic thoughts and things will lead to demise. Correct, I spot the king, I've been on the rise. I was born in the midst of the storm. Work, record, then fuck a nigga perform. Got the facial stuck on biblical form. Like shit is the norm. People pray to the Lord like God. Please forgive me for not counting blessings. Not for only now, but at an adolescent. Learning if I fail, it's another lesson. Give it to God, so why you niggas stressing? Lord, forgive me for not counting blessings. Not for only now, but at an adolescent. Learning if I fail, it's another lesson. Give it to God. I put the work in, then I manifest a dream. I manifest a dream. I put the work in, then I manifest a dream. I do it for my king. I put the work in, then I manifest a dream. I manifest a dream. I put the work in, then I manifest a dream. I do it for my king.
It's a sick like
Let's go back.
I'll check it out.
Easy Manifest, yo. That was by Easy. Be Easy.
Yes, connect with him.
IG and Twitter. Easy taught you.
Easy talk. That's like Kanye.
Yeah,
told
yeah.
me.
Easy taught you.
Exactly. So if you want your song features on our podcast, send it to midnightconvos247@gmail.com. Any genre, we'll take it. We're really looking for producers. We've been saying it forever, never got one. I have this one I'm going to play next week. This lady has an incredible voice. And she's from Jersey.
Okay, we got a
So
lot of
yes,
Jerseys.
yes, we're from Jersey. I'm from Jersey. I know you're
Why
not
not?
originally from Jersey, but I want to support the local artists that's doing their thing. So send it to us, midnightconvos247@gmail.com. I thought about it. I had to think about it for a second. Convo85. If you miss any of our convos, make sure you check them out on SoundCloud, Stitcher, Podomatic, Tune, and iTunes. YouTube, check out the videos. And what we need?
5-star rating, baby.
Yes, baby. Yes, baby.
Spotify, new edition.
Spotify. Yes, I said Spotify.
It's a new edition.
Yes, new edition. Yes. Like a baby. No. All right. Let's get into our next convo. This had my blood boiling.
Oh, boy.
And the reason why it has my blood going, because some people don't find any issue with it. Some people think that people are too sensitive, right? And I think in certain instances, people are sensitive. But when you have to call things out and you see a spade is a spade, call it.
Right.
Don't try to put another color to it. Say what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. So, do you guys know who Danny Baker is?
It's not ringing a bell.
Okay.
No.
All right. It's okay. Danny Baker, he was a broadcaster for BBC.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
And
definitely that. Okay.
Yeah.
I watch BBC, but I don't know. Okay.
He definitely,
Oh, I know.
he's been there for many years. You know what
I
I'm
know
going?
where you're going.
He's been there for many years. He has a show there, but he recently got fired last week. He was fired. And the reason being is because he put a tweet out. So, BBC, what's the latest, biggest news that just happened in London?
We're in England.
England, whatever. What's the
Are
biggest
they,
news?
are they still talking about the what was it?
The biggest news. What's the biggest news? Who just had a baby?
Oh, okay. The Royals.
Yeah, so the royal family, Harry had his baby with the Duchess of Sussex, Miss Meghan Markle. And it was a tweet that was posted by him. And this got him fired. So the caption is, Royal Baby Leaves Hospital. And this is...
Oh, my goodness.
Did you see this before?
No, I did not.
So the baby is dressed up as a monkey. Right? I know you guys can't see it, but I'm going to upload it to Instagram. So
that is so disrespectful.
It's a mother and a father walking down the steps with a monkey that's dressed in clothing also. So that's supposed to be portraying the royal baby.
Yo.
A fucking monkey. Now, people are saying that, oh, we can't take humor. You know, we're so sensitive about race. That's not what I meant by the tweet.
So what did you mean, bro?
He was just saying that the whole hoopla with the whole royal family, you know, it's just like a circus.
Is it? You just made it a circus. Yeah, people are upset the fact that Meghan Markle is half black. You know, they're not liking this whole thing of her being biracial, and they don't like the idea of the offspring being from that. But
you're going to have to deal with it.
You're going to have to deal with it. But now you're adding this to it. You're just basically...
He doesn't deserve to have a job. If he's not smart enough to know the type of environment you live in to post something like that and say, oh, this is humor.
First of all, people in media should not have any side that they... I'm not saying that you can't have a side to stand on. But to publicize it kind of makes people think of what side is the station really on when you do shit like that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You deserve to get fired.
Yeah.
And you deserve to get your ass beat too.
That too. But my thing is, I think no matter who you are, and even for the Cheeto man who I can't stand, Trump, I think kids are off limit. And you're talking about a newborn, a day-old baby?
Absolutely. Some people were trying to come for Trump's son like a while ago, maybe a couple years ago. I thought that was low. Even if you don't like Trump, you shouldn't come for his young son.
Barron.
Yeah, he has nothing to do with nothing.
You can't bring kids.
No, you can't bring the kids in there.
Question: are we being too sensitive when it comes to race?
That is blatant racism right there.
I agree.
Blatant racism. Like you putting up, you're actually saying the monkey is out the hospital. Who's the monkey? It just so happened that the kid is a partly black kid. So that's the monkey?
That's the monkey. Why we gotta be monkeys and apes and shit? Right? And why does Meghan Markle always get compared to Kate Middleton? Why can't she be her own...
She's her own entity.
Yeah, her own person, her own woman. Y'all gonna learn today that this shit ain't popping. This ain't cool. And y'all gonna have a black prince.
Hey, look.
Bottom line.
I like that. But I was watching actually BBC this morning, at 2 o'clock this morning, and they were talking about how Princess Diana, she went to, they induced labor, right? She was having some pain, so they induced it for William. And she went to a hospital, local hospital, in London, and great medical staff. So Kate followed suit. They went there.
Yeah, she went to right. Yeah, they weren't having it.
Huh?
They weren't having it.
Yeah. Harry and his wife like, nah, we're just gonna do our own thing over here. You know why?
But I think they ended up going to a hospital.
No, but not
no,
that
they went,
one.
But then this is like the most.
This is the one, the Queen gynecologist.
Oh, the Queen gynecologist. Okay.
That's what she works in. And everybody's been going there. Well,
she's following that.
First of all, I'm gonna say this. Yeah. I'm gonna say this. Look, I'm giving a thumbs up to Harry, because he doesn't give a fuck, and he shouldn't. You know, this whole standard of white Anglo-Saxon that needs to be in the whatever. Fuck all that. I like Harry, yo.
He got some chocolate, and he fell in love. That nigga got
diabetes. He was playing with all the little white ones, right? But when it came down to doing something serious, he's like, I'm gonna just grab me this little half chocolate right here, this little milk chocolate. Nah, I'm good.
Listen, you love who you love, but I just think it's so an ill taste, bad taste when you come for the kid, a baby. And this is the funny thing. I work in an office all white. I get along with them. I know how to deal with them. But when they was talking about the baby's name, like they made a big thing. Oh, what's the baby name? Oh, we need to see pictures. Oh, so I just wanted to test the temperature. So I was in the office and I said, "Oh, did y'all hear about the tweet from Danny Baker? Who's that? I don't know who that is." I was like, "Oh, let me show y'all." So I showed them. They ain't have shit to say. Oh. Nothing to say. That's bad. Oh, nothing. I'm repulsed. Oh, that's not right. None of that shit.
No,
nothing.
They didn't know how to. They just want to keep their mouth.
Yeah,
they want to play it safe. I'm just not gonna say shit.
No, but you already know what side they on though, because if something's not right, like, oh, that's not right.
Call a spade a spade.
You call a spade a spade. Wrong is wrong, right is right.
You didn't say anything. That means okay, all right.
And it's funny because I always do that. I always trying to test them. Y'all had a lot to say about the fucking name of the baby.
What's the name, by the way?
Archie. Mountain Bun Windsor, some shit.
What? Get out of here.
Yes. Google it.
Archie?
It's Archie.
That's a nickname or that's a full name?
No, that's the full name.
Archie Bunker?
No, stop. I knew you were going to say some silly shit like that.
Archie Mountain Windsor
what?
something. Something, Google it.
Archie?
So let us know. What's your thoughts? Are we sensitive in regards to race? The tweet that was sent out about the royal baby being a monkey. Should we overlook that? Are we taking it too serious? Are we sensitive when it comes to race issues?
Prince Archie.
Black Prince Archie.
Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor.
Told you.
What?
Say it again, babe.
Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor.
Yeah.
Your Black Prince is here. The Prince is here. The Prince is here. Y'all gotta respect him and respect his title. So, let us know your thoughts. Let's get into my favorite part of the show.
Oh boy.
Cut it.
What's up, Deke? I see you, boo. So, unfortunately, the late, great John Singleton passed away, I think a week ago. I think it was right after we came from vacation. I'm not sure the exact day. So he passed away. And he has a lot of classics. So in honor of his classic movies, and in honor of his memory and everything that he's done for the culture, the cinematography. Say the word.
Cinematography?
Yeah, say that, okay? That. Because he brought so much to the black culture. I want to do Cut 'em Loose for him.
So why are we cutting something if we're doing John Singleton? Just let everything ride.
No, we can't. We still gotta cut one out. We still gotta make it,
John.
do what we do. All right, so I'm gonna give you 4 John Singleton movies, and you have to cut one loose. So first one being Baby Boy. Second one, Boys in the Hood. Third one, Poetic Justice. Last one, Higher Learning.
Come on, man.
So I'm gonna start with the hubby. Which one are you cutting? Baby Boy, Boys in the Hood, Poetic Justice, or Higher Learning? I'll wait.
Thank y'all for coming out.
Yeah, man. You know, a lot of these things were like different time periods in my life, man, and they hit home.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They bring back good memories and just how society was at the time. But they all have great messages in them. I'm gonna go with Poetic Justice.
Ooh, Poetic Justice. You're cutting Poetic Justice.
Yeah, man.
I second that. You know why? Because I'm thinking about the level of excitement that I had watching the other movies, like Higher Learning. I was in the theaters with a bunch of friends and things like that. That shit was dope.
That movie is so underrated.
Yeah, that movie is dope.
Tyra Banks in there.
You know,
Omar Epps, a young little thing. Ooh,
Ice Cube,
Busta
Bus was in there. You know,
that was one of his first movies.
Omar Epps. You know, even the guy that's the real out talking guy right now. What's his name?
Michael Rappaport.
Michael Rappaport.
He was crazy.
He was crazy one. Remy, that was his name. Then we got Baby Boy. Building yourself a little fort. Fuck you too, little nigga. I hate you too. Like, shit like that. It had a lot of.
We can't forget Snoop and that little white beater that was baggy as hell.
What was the other one?
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. Come on, man. That's
you can't cut that. You can't
cut that. So I'm cutting out Poetic Justice.
Okay. And you know what? I think this is the first time in history that we all agree. I'm cutting Poetic Justice. Higher Learning, to me, out of all the movies, was my favorite. That really hit home. I remember being a young girl going to the movie theater with my friends and seeing that movie. And I didn't like the way that they killed Deja. Like,
man,
they shot and killed her. But more importantly, that soundtrack with Raphael Sadiq. That's of you. Yeah. Baby Boy, classic. Yes. Boys in the Hood, classic. Poetic Justice is a good movie, but it's neither here or there. Like, if it's on, I might catch it, but there's no urgency to watch it.
The reason why Poetic Justice has its stain, because it's probably one of Tupac's best performances. He only had a few performances.
Right.
You think so? You think that's better than Above the Rim?
Or Juice?
Juice, yeah.
Well, Juice, yes. But I said one of his best. But it's definitely better than Above the Rim because it shows a vulnerable side as a black man dealing with a woman. And he didn't really have that in Above the Rim. Okay.
I got you.
And Juice too. And what's the other movie he did with
Gridlock.
So he only had a handful of movies,
So yeah.
I feel you. So let us know your thoughts. Who are you cutting? In honor of John Singleton, we did cut him loose. Baby Boy, Boys in the Hood, Poetic Justice, Highlander. We want to know your thoughts.
I think everybody's gonna go with our answer.
You're gonna be surprised. Everybody likes a movie for different reasons.
I bet my next drink.
Really? So let us know. Ajax, any parting words?
Whew, it's been a minute.
Yes.
Life is hard as it is, man. If a spade is a spade, call it a spade. Live and let live.
I was gonna say that.
What, my life?
Yeah.
You can add something before I roll into my little equipment.
Based on
really bad.
All right. We just did a lot of traveling, and the show was great today. But what I'm finding out is something that gives you more than money in life is learning yourself, and I advise everybody to do that.
Facts. Before we roll out, I cannot not shout out the new company, the Black Series. Make sure you go to Black Series, theblk.com, theblkseries.com. Check us out. T-shirts, accessories, and right now I'm doing a promo code. So right now, if you go on, you put in the word new, discount 10% off on all T-shirts and accessories.
What is it? New discount?
Yeah, new is this discount. So put in new. That's the discount code, and you get 10% off. So, black-owned company, and so many things we got.
You got one of the T-shirts so we can show them?
I'm going to have one on next show.
Right.
I was going to do it because we're doing it on a different night, and I'm still in my work clothes, but you will be able to see. Check us out. Follow us on Facebook and on IG. Support a black business, black woman.
Good job.
And until next time, we'll see y'all.
Peace!